Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's officially over. E3's slow, painful death has finally come to an end, much like the Star Wars sequel trilogy. And honestly, I'm not happy about it. I'm actually not. So, IGN is reporting that E3 is officially going to be canceled due to, basically everybody like leaving the event. So PlayStation, I think PlayStation hasn't been a part of E3 for like a hot second now at this point, and Nintendo's really no different either because they have the Nintendo Directs, but like Ubisoft is not there, Xbox, and we kind of saw this coming. The writing was on the wall because. I mean, if you have no one there for your event, then what is the point even like being there for your event? So, with that being said, they decided to cancel it, and apparently this was done as an email, but but either way, IGN is confirming it that yes, they are going to cancel E3 for this year. Now we do have like PlayStation Directs that are, or not PlayStation Direct, PlayStation State of Plays that always happen. Nintendo Directs always happen. I really don't know what the hell Xbox is really doing at this point, but they're doing something. It might not be much, but it's something. But yeah, so and then we also have Ubisoft as well that canceled. I know Ubisoft's supposed to have a new Assassin's Creed game come out this year as well. That's supposed to get down to the basics that they had beforehand. I don't know much about that game. I've actually tried to keep myself a little bit in the dark because I want to be surprised about it. But with that being said, with like basically no one being there at E3, there is no point to be there. And this is something that's been talked about for years, just because all right, what is really the point in E3 if people are not there and they couldn't keep up with the times basically. So, of course, advertisement. But yeah, so it like since a couple years ago I know that they were always talking about like what is E3 going to do, and we kept getting all these articles about it, people saying that oh E3 is going to die and whatnot. I didn't really want to believe it. But at this point, yes, it does look like E3 is going. Well, E3 is going to die if they try to keep themselves the way they are. What really needs to happen is that E3 is going to have to switch up and change like how they operate. Basically, they could just become like a normal like convention or like a video game con, and have people attend for like whatever reason that they decide. But if E3 wants to survive, they have to change now with the times because I really don't see PlayStation and Nintendo really coming back to E3 when the PlayStation State of Plays and Nintendo Directs are actually like really popular. And like hell, even for me, because I actually watch a lot of Nintendo Directs because they get really interesting. So with that being said, though, the reason why I'm actually really sad about it is because all right, I grew up with E3 as like a part of my childhood for when it comes to gaming. So like I'll put the controller down and like you have like a whole week's worth of just like video game events and information just being dropped constantly. That's where we had all of our console like releases where they're like, oh hey, this is the we're introducing the PS4, this is the Xbox One, this is the PS3, this is the Xbox 360. And so those are memorable moments for a lot of people around my age actually. Because I know a lot of you guys older than me probably will know even more than that because apparently The Rock and I forgot his name, but that when they announced the first Xbox, it was apparently at E3. I was told. So I don't remember that because I was like super young, but apparently that happened, and like we're not gonna have this anymore, or we might have something similar. I don't know what the fuck Xbox is doing, like I said, because like if Xbox were to have their own like little Xbox Direct or State of Play, what they would do during that. But there was just something special about E3. We also had some golden moments in E3, like when Xbox announced for the Xbox One that you couldn't use games on there, and people flipped their shit, got pissed off about it. And then PS4 when they said that yeah you can play used games on the PS4, everybody was cheering. So like we're missing moments like that, or all those weird moments when Xbox was really trying to sell the Xbox Connect to everybody. And if you guys really don't know what I'm talking about with how weird that was, legitimately go look back on a lot of the footage from E3 with Xbox Connect for the 360 and when Xbox One was announced, and how they kept trying to push like their Connect version, because it it was weird. Like I actually like was kind of confused about it. That's part of the reason why I wasn't much of an Xbox fan. I was more of a PlayStation fanboy at that point, and Nintendo obviously as well. But uh, but yeah. So this is gonna be a new change in the way things are going. So I'm curious, and also the reason why I don't know. I don't really want to 100% say that E3 is dead, and especially because in the article, this part right here, the press release adds that ReedPop and the ESA will continue to work together on future E3 events. So it's not dead per se, because they are saying that they're planning on adding or like continuing on E3. This is why I'm trying to say that they're probably just gonna like update it for a new generation of people, and see what the future E3 is gonna look like. Because damn, at this point we've barely had E3s. I know throughout the whole pandemic they kept canceling E3 events, and it just kind of made it to the point that people are like, okay, so do we really need E3 anymore? Because they already canceled it for a couple of years, and life continued. So, like, what is the point in E3? So that's going to be the biggest question now that Reed Pop and everyone else is going to have to basically answer for the consumers, and for even the all the game devs and the other companies that handle video game stuff. Because bro, at this point, yeah, the real question you have to ask now is, what is the point in E3? But other than that, I mean, that's really it. I just wanted to kind of get this video out talking about it, because uh, it's sad. It's really sad. But if you guys have like cool E3 stories that you remember, or just like how it connected with you and resonated with you back when you were younger, I mean, put that in the comment sections. I'd like to hear your guys' stories on what you liked about E3. But it's just kind of sad that it's the end of a legend, basically, it looks like. But other than that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.